Hello everyone, welcome to botany class. In previous videos, what I have taught is type of ecosystem, component of ecosystem and such of ecosystem, and then we discussed function of ecosystem. In functional aspect, what we discussed is productivity, decomposition and energy flow. I hope that all of you watched the videos and understood the concept. And this video, we are going to see some important exercise related to topic what we discussed in previous videos. Here we are going to see some important the exercise questions, the topic what we discussed in previous videos. See the first question. The first question is, so which of the following ecosystem can be included in least productive category? In productivity itself we discussed. So the highest productive ecosystem and least productive ecosystem we discussed. So there high productivity ecosystem we studied some example like coral reef, tropical rainforest and sugarcane field. And the least productivity ecosystem we discussed only two examples we discussed. One is a desert and deep sea areas, right? Here the question what they are asking is, which are the following ecosystem can be included in least productive ecosystem? So the answer is desert ecosystem, right? The answer is desert ecosystem, right? Next question is, the rate of organic matter stored by producer in their body per unit time and area is called. Here what they are guessing is, just you can look the question carefully. They are not asking about what is the rate of organic matter produced by producer. They ask like that, the answer is GPP, gross primary production. But a producer, by using sunlight, they are producing or synthesizing some organic matter. Whatever organic matter synthesized by producer, some organic matter used by the same organism for respiration purpose. But here they are given question is, producer in their body, matter stored in their body per unit area and unit time they are given. So that the answer is this, the stored matter may be available to the consumer. So that the answer for this particular question is NPP. So net primary productivity, right? It's not secondary productivity, it's not GPP, it's not ecological efficiency. So the rate of organic matter stored by producer in their body per unit area and time is called as net primary productivity. Are you clear with this? And next question is, this is a negative form question. Here they are given, mark the incorrect statement they are given. Here we are asking incorrect statement, right? First one, primary productivity vary in different type of ecosystem. It's a right statement. To take cropland ecosystem, their productivity may be different than aquatic ecosystem, then forest ecosystem, right? The first statement is a right statement. Second statement is GPP, gross primary productivity. It's available biomass for the consumption to the herbivores. Not correct. It is an incorrect statement because NPP only available biomass, but GPP is not available biomass. GPP, the rate of organic matter produced by producer. So, but whatever producing, the some amount may be utilized for respiration purpose. Remaining percentage only available to the consumer. So the incorrect statement is the GPP available for consumption to the herbivores, right? And you see next third statement also, 55 billion tons they are given. Annual NPP of ocean on the 55 billion tons. Secondary productivity, rate of formation of new organic matter by consumer. That also right. And next question, which are the following statement about decomposition is incorrect? They are asking incorrect. So which are the following statement regarding decomposition is incorrect? So decomposer break down complex organic matter to inorganic substance. That is right. Water insoluble organic matter go down into the soil horizon during process of leaching. That also right. Fragmentation detritivores like earthworm, this and that. The breakdown detritus into small particle. That is also right. Saprophytic bacteria, fungi secrete digestions over fragmented detritus. So here they are asking incorrect statement. Sorry. Here you look this second statement, I missed here. They are given water insoluble. So in leaching process, which will go into the soil horizon, only soil, the water soluble organic nutrients only they will go down. Not only organic and also inorganic nutrients also. So the statement second is incorrect one. They are given here water soluble nutrients go down into the soil horizon during the process of leaching. It is a right one. So this is an incorrect statement, right? Next we can see mark the odd one with respect to humus. Humus is a microbial resistant and dark colored amorphous substance, right? This is slightly acidic. That is a right one. And humus is colloidal in nature. That also right. Undergo decomposition at very fast rate, but it's undergo decomposition at very slow rate only. So that this one is incorrect statement with respect to the humus. And so as a reservoir of nutrients. That also right statement, right? So here add one is the third statement, it's undergo decomposition at very fast rate. But humus on it's undergo decomposition at very slow rate only, right? Look the next question. The most important climatic factor that regulate rate of decomposition are. We studied a lot of factors which affect the rate of decomposition, right? Here the most important climatic factor they are asking that regulate the rate of decomposition, right? Decomposition are temperature, soil moisture, and soil pH and aeration, and here aeration and temperature, right? So these two are important climatic factor. So aeration and temperatures are. And here the soil they are given, pH also it's not climatic, it's a chemical factor. But aeration and temperature alone is a climatic factor which regulate the rate of decomposition process, right? And at last we discussed in that slide the most important factor which regulate the rate of decomposition are aeration and temperature. Okay, warm and humid area, right? And next one is the artificial ecosystem are characterized by. So artificial ecosystem characterized by only high productivity. Artificial example you can say crop field. Crop field, why we are cultivating the crops in agriculture? To increase the yield. But here we are going to cultivate only one single kind of species only. So that the high diversity is not right. Complex food chain also not right. And more cycling of nutrients also not right. The artificial ecosystem are characterized by high productivity. That is a right question, right? Next we can see the boundary between one ecosystem and another are distinct and overlapping. Therefore, all ecosystems on Earth are joined together to form single global ecosystem known as biosphere. The whole biosphere considers a global ecosystem, right? This is the right answer for this particular question, right? And next one is Primary productivity is expressed in terms of, here they are given kilocalorie by meter square and per year. This is a right answer. Or you can say gram per meter square, also right one, right? So the first answer option is right for this particular question. And next you can see, which are the following represent largest man-made ecosystem? Man-made ecosystem, already we discussed. The zoological park also man-made. Garden also man-made. Aquarium also man-made. Agro ecosystem also man-made. In the largest one they are asking, largest one is agro ecosystem. Okay, Craftfield considered as the largest artificial ecosystem, right? And next question, the rate of production of organic matter by producer per unit time and area is called GPP, right? Previously one question we discussed, that is NPP. They are asking not the whole production. They are asking only stored amount. That stored amount means NPP. Here they are asking the rate of production of organic matter by producer per unit area and unit time. There is a GPP is the right answer, gross primary productivity. Next one. So the magnitude of primary productivity is affected by, see here, temperature, availability of nutrients, solar radiation availability of nutrients, photosynthetic capacity of the producer. All factor which are known to affect the primary productivity of producer. All of this is right. Next question, humidification in the formation of substance result in the formation of dash substance. Colloidal, basic, not basic. Humus is acidic and dark colored, right? It is the right one. Acidic and dark color humus will form. But here amorphous also right, but light color is not. This is a dark color one. Light color colloidal. Okay, the right answer is acidic and dark color substance, right? What is the percentage of pair can be captured by plants? In productivity and energy flow under topic, we discussed this one. So incident radiation, less than 50% incident radiation considered as a pair, photosynthetically active radiation. In that, how much the plants will capture and available to the so the plants will capture 1 to 5%. Only this much only they can convert into food, 1 to 5%, right? And next one is choose the odd one out with respect to functional aspect of ecosystem. Functional aspect, what we studied, 4 heading we studied: productivity, decomposition, energy flow, nutrient cycling, right? So the structural aspect we studied, species composition, stratification. So the add one with respect to functional aspect is species composition, right? Species composition is the wrong answer. Next question you can see, the raw material for decomposition represented by dead organic matter is, dead organic matter you can say detritus. Detritus and it's raw material for decomposition. Detritus only right answer, right? Next question, which are the following organisms convert plant matter into animal matter? Nothing but they are consuming the organic matter stored in plants and they can generate new organic matter. There is nothing but secondary productivity. Here is goat. Goat is a herbivorous. Goat will consume plant and they can generate meat. So they're converting plant organic matter into animal organic matter, right? And productivity contributed by ozone is high, it's a less, and the area covered comparatively is very high, right? So more than 70% area, okay? But here they are not given the exact one. So Oceani's contribution is very less and which cover more than 75% area, right? But a percentage of point of view here they are given, and these also somewhat comes right only, right? 10% or so, plus 70% they are given ocean, but 10% we are not sure exactly what is the percentage. So the best answer you can select these two answer also right only, low and covered area is more, right? And a mineralization is performed by small carnivores, detrivores, but these are their decomposing. Only mineralization is which one converting in a saprophytic bacteria and a saprophytic fungi, right? These organisms they are into the organic matter into inorganic minerals. To make this study of global ecosystem easier, it is broadly divided into home categories. And for our convenient purpose, we are dividing into terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem. So that both two categories are, one is terrestrial, another one is aquatic ecosystem, right? This question is here. The major site of decomposition in the soil and water body respectively. The major site of decomposition in the soil is the upper, but what of the bottom layer, right? Upper the right answer. And the next question, which is not a structural aspect of ecosystem? Structural aspect, only two we studied, species composition, another one is stratification. Species composition, nothing but it's a diverse form and life cycle. Functional aspect is productivity is functional aspect. This one is here related with. And which of the following is functional aspect of an ecosystem? Here you can see the functional aspect they are asking. Which of the following is functional aspect of ecosystem? I show that statistics functional aspect. Sorry, functional aspect of ecosystem. You can say the balance, right? The composition is not right. Next, stratification is well developed in where you can find the different layers of ecosystem. There is their middle layer and the top layer, etc. But this is not tropical rainforest you can about. The next question, which of the following ecosystem has highest productivity? Here they ask the ecosystem with the highest productivity. So which one the highest? Deciduous forest and coniferous forest. Here the tropical rain productivity than the other system, other type of ecosystem. So next question, which is not true regarding ecosystem? Ecosystem they are asking not true. Self-sufficient unit, that is a right. Psychic exchange between and environment, that also right. Only requirement is input of energy, that is right. Characterized by a major vegetation type. Only requirement is input of energy, that is energy on ecosystem, right? And ecosystem contain what will be there? Green plant and animal, green plant decomposer, green plant animal decomposer, and abiotic environment. So everything together only we are seeing. So abiotic producer, animals are carnivores or herbivores. These are decomposer and abiotic compound, right? Next question, for net primary productivity, energy captured is how much energy is captured from incident radiation? Actually, in far radiation for primary net primary productivity. So they are saying available here net primary productivity. So GDP say 1 to 5%, but this incident radiation available to the next consumer is 0.8 to 4%, right? The following are artificial ecosystem, dam, right, reservoir, lake and canals, fishery and aquaria. All of this, all ecosystem, right? And nutrient immobilization prevents leaching of nutrients and is incorporation of nutrient into microbes and is a covalent link of nutrients. Actually, immobilization. This is a next question. Which of the following are called as key industry animal? Key industry animal herbivores. Herbivores considered as autotroph, they are trapping sunlight. From there, the energy flowing to next level, entering into herbivores, which is not for humans. Dog color amorphous substance. That is a right. Highly resistant to micro action. That is a right. Act as a reservoir of nutrient and increase water holding capacity of soil. Is a right. They are degradation product of protein and fat produced by process of mineralization. Is a wrong statement. Actually, first statement is right. The last statement is wrong. And the next is the previous year question they are given here. The primary producer of deep sea hydrothermal wind ecosystem is deep sea. There light is not available, where only inorganic nutrients are available. That is and earth is and mark the correct match. Secondary consumer, Jew plankton. That's a right in pond ecosystem. Primary colonizer on the viruses. So nano is on the valley and forest. Omnivore the cockroaches okay, crows. So they are asked correct statement. The first and pond ecosystem, right? In an ecosystem, the rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis is called. The first this is during rate of synthesis for this question, right? I hope that this exercise may be useful for your exam preparation. And thank you, students. Once again, we'll meet in next video of ecosystem, right? Thank you.